In 1976, June, my wife and I visited people we regard as parents in the ministry in a country called United States of America, in the city called Tulsa, Oklahoma. We have been in the ministry for years, and at that time, what I now call breakthrough hasn't come. We were struggling, we were trying and trying and trying. Every effort we made, it seems there was no breakthrough. Every effort we made, we tried to have financial breakthrough. We've had souls, we've had membership, we had men and women coming to the church. But to make two ends meet wasn't there. It was difficult to preach at home, then come to America and see that in a meeting of 2,000 people, it will cost them $200,000 to put it together. When I can spend $200 and get 20,000 people. So it became very hard for me to think that here is a nation with money and people refuse to hear. Here am I with people and there's no money to tell them. So we began to pray on what to do. Then June 1976, my wife and I went to visit our spiritual parents, whom I have known since 1960. 32 years now, unbroken relationship with that family. And while we were there, the Lord led this spiritual father to me to say, Benson, come to the car. And my wife and I went into the car, an old Rolls Royce. And he began to drive us around Tulsa. And he said, the Lord wants me to be a blessing to you and your wife. And that's only one thing in life you don't tempt me with. When God asks you to bless me, don't tempt me with it twice. Because I will never say no. So we went into this car, and this man of God and his wife, in this Rolls Royce, said, we are going to take you to 3 areas of Tulsa. The most wealthy, the wealthy, and the well-to-do area. And we want you to choose a home of all the homes advertised for sale. And our foundation will buy you this home. Speak, Lord, for thy servant here. And I shall say it again. He said, the Lord wants us to be a blessing to you. We are going to take you to 3 areas of the city. The most wealthy area, the wealthy area, and the well-to-do area. And any home you choose of the 3 areas, we pay for it by our foundation, and we give you a few years to pay us back. And I know the Bible says, lead us not into temptation. But this was a genuine Holy Ghost temptation. And I'm going to fall into it. And so, my wife and I went with them. We didn't know which was which of 3 areas. We started with the well-to-do. The first home we saw, 4 bedrooms, basement, kitchen, looked so beautiful. The home we had at that time at home was a house. So, suddenly to see paradise before you die was to us a surprise. So we said, we choose this. He said, don't choose it. And he took us to another area. We didn't know that that was the second place. We went into this home. 4 bedrooms, 2 guest rooms, 2 living rooms, fireplace, music room for children. Then they opened the back door, swimming pool. So I said, I choose this. That's choice number 2. So he now took us to the most wealthy area. We drove some narrow roads, climbed the hill, and suddenly descended and climbed one house here, the dog and the gate, climbed again, descended one more house, then went forward, and then they put for sale. The sign for sale alone could buy me. $1976, just the sign. So we came down from the car, went in, just got to the gate. You didn't touch the door, you just slided out. We came in, first thing you saw was mirror. You see yourself coming in. My wife spoke to me in our language. She said, we don't need the first 2. We've not got inside yet, just at the corridor. We went inside. 3 living rooms, 4 bedrooms upstairs, swimming pool at the back. And I said to the husbands, I said, the first 2 is less than 1 of this house. We change our mind. I choose this. And we asked how much, and they said 1.2 million. The income of our ministry per year was $3,000. The point alone, 1 point, just the point, not the point. So sweat came on me.